Alright, welcome everybody. We are just getting things set up here for our alpha team, which consists of Lantern, Kid MDK, Weirdo. Actually, gotta adjust these a little bit. These gamer tags here. Had a little bit of a change. And then it's Toonbury, Pizza Freak, and Hitscan. So that's our lineup. We're just getting stuff set up with the North OC Kraken Blue team. So let me get things set up and we'll be ready to go here. Hopefully in just a couple minutes. Stick with us. We'll be right back. All right. Hello, everybody. We are in Nepal. This is our Hanover Horde A team taking on the North OC Kraken. So it looks like it's the second point here. I don't think that's going to matter too much. So that should be fine. In terms of our lineup, we've got Lantern running Moira. We've got Hitscan running Hanzo. Oops, they paused it. Looks like they're having some connectivity issues. So let's see what's going on. We'll come right back after these short messages. Stand by. All right, we are back. Sorry about the delay. They had some issues with their players getting kicked and booted, but we are back in and should be starting here pretty soon. This is Nepal. This is the first map with the Hanover Horde A team taking on the North OC Kraken from California. So it looks like Lantern's going to be playing Lucio, Hitscan playing Hanzo, Toombury playing Diva, Pizza Freak playing Junkrat, Kid MDK playing Ball, and Weirdo playing Anna from the North OC Kraken in blue. And I think it is the Kraken Blue team. They're playing a Roadhog, a Sigma, a Hanzo, a May, a Bap, and a Brig. So let's see how this shakes out. This is control. The intent of control is to grab the point and hold the point as long as you can. The first team to 100% is going to win the first match. So here comes both teams. You can see Toombury is the first one here, holding down as a tank. The rest of the team going the kind of the north little corridor there, pinning them back. Ball's getting in deep. Ball played by Kid MDK. Hitscan gets a nice elimination of Sigma, and the Horde are already earning credit towards the point. Lantern a nice boop on the May. And the Horde driving them back here. They did get this hog back here. Beef Jerk playing at Hanzo does get a couple eliminations on the Horde. Horde still holding the point strong here, though, but a good hook. Good sleep there by the Ana, though, played by Weirdo. Horde still holding the point. Kraken did have the numbers advantage with the Pizza Freaks elimination. Kid MDK gets eliminated playing the Ball. And Diva's going to get booped there. So the Kraken are going to control the point here. Hitscan gets a nice elimination of the May. So the Horde at 30%, North OC Kraken at 8%. Now here comes a junk tire. The junk tire does give Beef Jerks Hanzo. This is a team we haven't played that much. We haven't played at all, I don't believe, this season. So not much tape to really come in on. And with the percentages tied at 31%, the Horde are going to take the percentage earning back. There's a May wall right at the front. And Horde at 43% and counting. There goes a Hanzo ultimate. They do manage to get a couple eliminations there. Pizza Freak gets one. Kid MDK gets two. Horde doing a good job. There's the Hanzo ultimate coming in there. Does get elimination and a team wipe. Toombury manages to fall as Baby Diva. Just to reset real quick while they got the team wipe. So the Horde at 65% and counting. So Horde setting up for North OC's next push here. You can see Ball got in here behind him. Kid MDK's Ball. He's trying to get that environmental limbs. He's going to dive out of there. They're all bunched up there. Here comes a Diva Bomb. Gets a little bit high there, but does get elimination on the Sig. Here comes a junk tire. Goes off Pizza Freak with a 1, 2, 3, 4 person elimination there with that junk tire. That's going to send them back to spawn. Once they get this last elimination, that's going to do it. The overtime timer is going to click down, and the Horde are going to win the first point of Nepal. So good first round rally there. For the Horde, North OC did come back and start earning credit towards the point. So the Horde had to respond. And once they responded, they did a really good job. All right, here we are to the second point in Nepal. So this is the second point of control. So if the Horde managed to hold this point and earn 100%, they will win the first map. If not, that'll push it to a third point here in Nepal. Lantern's going to be running Lucio. Hitscan's running Hanzo. Toombury is running Zarya. Pizza Freak is running Junk. Kid is running Reinhardt. And Weirdo will be running Bap. All right, here's the Horde converging in with North OC here on the point. North OC takes the high ground first. The Horde pushing in here. playing behind that shield of Kid MDK. A lot of back and forth going. Horde looking like they may be setting up for the left side entry. North OC starts earning credit towards the point, but the Horde pushing in strong here. A couple good eliminations by Hitscan and Pizza Freak, but Kid MDK gets taken out. So that's going to make it a little bit difficult. Hitscan gets taken out as well. So North OC with the numbers advantage. Let's see if they can flip the script here. With the push by Kid, enough time to get back in here. So North OC at 21%, 22% and counting. Here comes the Junkrat tire coming in. See if they can get behind the shield of Reinhardt. They do get back behind. Fire strike by Kid MDK and another hammer strike takes out the Reinhardt of the opposing team. And that's going to allow them to start earning credit towards the point. So 37% and the Horde take over, building from 0% up. And they will look to hold, see if they'll push forward or decide to more hold on the point. So here comes North OC. Here comes North IC. Fire strike, though, comes in. Tombry, a couple nice eliminations there. The Echo does get elimination on Kid, but Lantern Pizza Freak followed with a couple more eliminations, sending a majority of the team back to spawn. Almost got the team wiped there. But that should give Kid MDK time to get back here and back with his team. They do have a couple ultimates as well. Weirdo has his BAP ultimate. Pizza Freak has Tire. For the opposing team, they do have that McCree ultimate as well as a Roadhog ultimate. All right, so the Horde is back in holding position here. All right, here comes the Junkrat tire going out there. Does take care of that McCree. Critical elimination because he does have his ultimate. Horde at 68% and counting. Hitscan with a couple nice eliminations. Pizza Freak, Lantern, everybody's getting in on the action, getting eliminations here. Sending the North OC Kraken Blue back to spawn. 78%, 79% and counting. So Horde holding strong. North OC held the point and it got up to 30-some% before the Horde took over, and it's been all the Horde from this point forward. So they're showing their stout defense. But again, 1, 2, 3, 4 ultimates for North OC. We'll see if they can be countered by the ultimates of the Horde. You have to imagine the beats coming out here. So there was High Noon. It did take care of Tombry and Weirdo, but here comes Hanzo ultimate coming through. Doesn't catch anybody, but Pizza Freak gets a couple nice eliminations. Reinhardt on Reinhardt battle. They are going to manage to take out the Hog of the other opposing team, and that is going to do it. The Horde are going to win the first points of the match. So great first round here by the Horde A team. North OC put up a valiant fight. So here's Pizza Freak. I think this is that ultimate he unleashed that got the 4. Let's see. He comes in here, nice play, gets up high. He's going to get on this high ground. You want to launch that from there. 1, 2, 3, 4 eliminations. And that was really a difference maker to kind of close out that first round and flip the script. So great job there by our Hanover Horde A team. We'll go ahead and credit them with their first round points. And we'll take a short break. We'll get second round set up here with our friends from North OC. So stick with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. This is the second round for the Hanover Horde A team versus the North OC Kraken Blue, is what they're calling themselves. So, Gibraltar, they've got to go all the way. This is an escort mission. There's the second point there that they have to get through. We started at the third point. First point. And all the way, whoa, took a wrong turn at Gibraltar. All right, and here's where they will spawn from. So there you see the payload. Here you see the payload that they're going to have to push. The Horde A will be pushing the payload first. They are in red. Lantern will be running Brig. Hitscan running Widow. Toonbury running Diva. Pizza Freak running Reaper. Kid running Ball. And Weirdo running Ana. So a little bit of comp change. They're going to be facing up against a Roadhog, a Sig, a Bastion, an Echo, a BAP, and a Zen. So interested to see that Bastion. Depending on who's playing it can be a really good tool. It also can be a liability because once you kind of commit to using the Bastion, if you lose the Bastion, it can kind of throw off kind of your whole comp. So you can know the Horde's going to be targeting that Bastion. He's kind of set up high, though, and kind of out of position. That's going to let the Horde get some ground, close some distance. And there you can see they're trying to sneak up back there with the Ball. There's Ball getting back in on the Bastion, forcing him to change out of his sentry mode into his sentry mode. That's going to let him push the payload. Look how nicely they pushed that payload because they were unable to really get their defensive position set up. Kid is going to get a nice elimination on the BAT, but Lantern gets taken out by the Road. Echo's going to take out Hitscan. So Horde, good initial first push, but this low ground push is kind of the harder push to get through. This little choke coming down through this low ground position. Horde's back to full strength, though, pushing in here on the point. On the payload, I should say. Bastion does get a couple eliminations on the Horde. It did manage to get set up back up its position, so the Horde are going to have to be conscious of that and focus that Bastion once they come out of the corridor this next time. Still 2 minutes 43 seconds left on the clock here. Here comes Ball. He's going to sneak his way around again. Again, force him to come out of that sentry mode. He's going to boop some of the players that are up there protecting him off. So they're doing actually a nice job with this Bastion positioning it. There goes Ball coming in again, trying to switch it out from sentry mode. There's a Bastion ultimate coming in here. He doesn't want to lose that high ground. He is going to have to come down at the high ground to get some eliminations. He does get the McCree played by Hitscan. But Pizza Freak does manage to take out the Bastion. So Horde having a tough time moving this past this corner. Really having a tough time breaking through this. Pizza Freak's going to be taken out. So North OC playing this corner really nice. They've got the Bastion coming back in. The Horde moving a little bit slow, a little bit deliberate. Typically they move a little bit more aggressively, but not having Kid play in that Reinhardt I think might be a little bit of a liability here, not having that main shield to protect yourselves. They're going to be able to focus their fires on that Junkrat that's unleashing his ultimate now. Both Hitscan and Pizza Freak get some nice eliminations there. And that should let them push a little bit more here. But they are going to have to face this Bastion coming out of this high ground. Nice sleep there by Weirdo. And that's going to let them push through this corridor. Just a minute left. They don't have much further to push, though. See if North OC is going to concede this point or try to push in and stop it. Looks like they're going to push in here. You do have that Bastion coming in. He's not able to come all the way through. And the Horde will get the first point. But North OC gave them one heck of a fight. North OC comes in, tries to stop them a little bit late. Because of that, they're going to face a couple eliminations. Weirdo, Hitscan, another elimination. They're going to pay the consequences for that little bit late aggression coming pushing in there. So it looked like they were going to try to push in and stop them from getting the first point. I think they made the call to move a little bit late, and the Horde responded when they pushed in late. They had their full forces there, were able to clear them out. So you can just see how a few seconds could make all the difference in the world in this game. All right, so 2 minutes 36 seconds left here. Here comes the North OC. They did manage to get in between the tanks and the DPS of the Horde, but the Horde rallied back. Here comes another Bastion ultimate. Does manage to get Lantern and Kid MDK and hit scan. So here comes Pizza Freak ultimate, though. I'm sorry, that was the actually ultimate from the Reaper from the opposing team. Pizza Freak still has his ultimate, and that's going to send the Horde retreating. But you can see nice full complement, 1, 2, 3, 4 ultimates for the Horde when they push in this next time. You can see how close they are to the second point, so plenty of time. North OC's doing a really good job. They're putting up a really good fight. So you can see where this Bastion's positioned. Horde coming in here. They're going to have to account for that when they drop in here. Nicely shielded by their SIG. Here comes a Diva Bomb. They do manage to retreat out there. Here comes a Reaper ultimate. Doesn't look like it finds anybody home because Bastion's going to be able to take care of it. You can see the Horde kind of transfer their fires on that Bastion. They do manage to get that Bastion. So big change there. Again, once you take out that Bastion with this comp, it really puts them at a huge disadvantage. So Horde going to push forward here, going to play more aggressively. I think that's what they needed to do from the get-go, just play this team aggressively. Especially the third point of every one of these escort matches, you've got to play it aggressively. You've got to kind of come out running. They have that Bastion trapped in deep. Kid's going to be able to get in there and get that Bastion. If you want to keep this payload moving, you got to be aggressive and push out in front of it. They're going to fall back a little bit, reconsolidate here. Get ready for their next push. They did use all their ultimates on that last little rally. Hit scan does manage to take out their Echo. Good little skirmishes happen. Here's another Bastion ultimate coming out. The Horde are trying to escape from it. Hitscan does manage to get the Bastion while he's in ultimate mode, so huge elimination there by Hitscan. Kid MDK is going to take out the SIG. They've got the Kid MDK mines there. That's going to be helpful. They're going to try to clear off this last point here. Echo's coming in. They need to clear off this Echo, concentrate their fires. They're able to do that, and they're going to get all 3 points on this first push for the A team here. So North OC Kraken are going to come in here and try to get the same. They're going to try to match what the Horde just did. North OC really doing a good job. Really impressed with their play. All right, so that's how far North OC is going to have to push the whole route. Again, that was the third point. Here we see the second point. Zipping back around here for the first point. Down here through the doors. Here's the first point. Down through the corridor. You can see how far this is. But if you do get some key eliminations at key points, you can push this payload pretty far until the team escapes spawn and gets back to set up defensive position. So it's a long push, but really it's all about eliminations at key points of the match. All right, so if the Horde stop them from getting all 3 points here, then they will have won this map and they will have won the round, and they'll move on to round 3 of the regionals. All right, so the Horde will be running Lantern, will be running Brig, Hit Scan will be running McCree or Cole Cassidy, Toonbury will run in SIG, Pizza Freak will be running Junk, Kid MDK will be running Orisa, and BAP will be run by Weirdo. All right, here comes the North OC Kraken Blue. Playing that Orisa up here. They can put that shield out there. Quickly take care of the shield, though. They also have that SIG. You can play that double shield off the top. North OC able to push around the corner, but Hitscan takes care of that Echo. Again, typically your Hitscan is going to focus any of those flying characters. Echoes, Safaras. Having a good, accurate Hitscan type character is really critical. North OC doing a good job fighting against this Horde defense, though. Shields on both sides. Toombury gets a nice elimination of the bat, but Reinhardt, played by Quirky Turtle, takes out Pizza Freak with a fire strike. Trading eliminations on both sides. Reinhardt for North OC goes down, though. Critical elimination there for the Horde. And the Horde going to fend off this push here. Still 2 minutes, 45 seconds left on the clock. Good first push there by North OC. Horde are going to push forward here. They get Hog kind of stranded back here. So they're going to take care of him, and the rest of North OC is going to have to reassemble back here at spawn. So that's a good example of a team pushing pretty far. But then, again, it takes a little while to reassemble your team, particularly with some slower eliminations. That Hog getting eliminated so late, they had to wait for him to respawn before they could push. Also gave the Horde a good opportunity here to consolidate their defense. Looks like the North OC Kraken are going to go high ground push here. Coming through this little corridor, backdoor. Good hook to get that Orisa. They're able to get away. Here comes a junk tire. He's going to drive that around, try to get that backer in the corridor. Gets 1, 2, 3, 4 eliminations. Hitscan's going to follow with a 5th. Huge tire by Pizza Freak there. And they're going to be able to take care of that Lucio to send the entire team back to spawn with the team wipe. So 1 minute, 45 seconds left. Great tire there by Pizza Freak. You can see him driving around, waiting for the perfect time. You want to avoid the shields. He got in behind the shield of that Rhine and sent the majority team back to spawn. It's going to be hard to beat that as the Pog. All right, big long-range elimination there on the Zarya. Huge by Toombury to take out that Zarya this early in that push. That's going to make it hard when you don't have both tanks. Another hit scan taking out their Reinhardt again. They're going to have to wait for their main tanks to make this next push. 1 minute, 3 seconds. So they'll just skirmish a little bit. Until this next round. Next push. Looks like they got all their team back. So they do have some ultimates. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 ultimates, but the Horde have 3, as well as that devastating junk tire. That Sigma junk tire could come into effect here. 34 seconds. They need this push. So everybody's going to be breaking out their ultimates here. Here comes the junk tire. 1, 2, 3 eliminations for that junk tire. That's probably going to do it for their push, and they're going to have to reassemble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them sent back to spawn. They're trying to chase down that BAP. He's going to be able to get home, but with just 15 seconds, they're in emergency mode. They need to get on this payload, and the Horde need to clear them off here. They do have a couple ultimates, but then again, the Horde, they have 1, 2, 3 ultimates themselves. The Horde decided to just hold back here. Toombury gets a nice elimination on their Echo. Couple more eliminations. Pizza Freak, Toombury, 3 eliminations. Pizza Freak tries to is able to silence the Reaper's ultimate from the North OC Kraken. They just need to push this ball off the payload, which they do. Overtime is going to tick down. I don't think they're going to be able to get back. They will not, and the Hanover Horde A team will advance to round 3 with a big win. So great job, Hanover Horde O team. GG's to our friends from North OC Kraken. Really good. Let's see who the player game is. It is Pizza Freak. I imagine it's that 4-person ultimate that he unleashed. Here you can see him. He's going to launch this tire when they come through this little corridor down below. He's going to launch it, drive it around for a little bit. You can see him. He's going to drive it. Actually, that was his other one. This was the one where he got the 3 kills right there at the end. So I'm surprised that one was the player of the game and not the other one. But let's go ahead and credit the Horde with their second round victory here. And really great match. Again, GG's to our friends from North OC. Really good team there. Really impressed with how well they played. And we'll see you next time. We're going to set up our next round of matches. Should hopefully be at the top of the hour. So come back. If not, we'll see you next time. Take care.